Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see about mean, median, mode, percentile, right? Percentiles. Then we are going to see about IQR, that is interquartile range, right? And we are also going to see how to remove outliers using these metrics, right? So now let's dive into this video. So here we have a set of values. So in order to calculate the mean in this set, right? So the formula of mean is it's mu summation I is equal to 1 to capital N xi divided by capital N, right? This is the formula of mean. So we are going to sum all the values in the set, right? So if I sum these values, I'm going to get 191, and we need to divide by the total number of values in the set, that is 10, right? So we are going to have 19.1 as the mean value. So this mu is actually called as population mean, right? So in order to calculate the sample mean, right? So here x bar is represented as sample mean, right? This is sample mean. So formula will be the same, that is summation I is equal to 1 to small n. So here in this case that will be small n xi divided by small n, right? This is sample mean. And also we can see here the mean is 19.1, right? This is very large. The reason why it is very large is that we have an outlier point of 100 at the end in this set. So 100 has an impact in this value. So in order to handle this outlier case, we can use median. So now we will see how to calculate median. So in order to calculate the median, we need to find the middle value, right? We need to find the middle value in this set, right? We need to find the middle value in this set. Since we have even number of distribution, right? We need to pick the middle two elements. If we have an odd number distribution, we can easily pick the middle element. Since we have even number of distribution, we have to take the middle two elements. So here we have 12 and 13, right? Then we need to take average between these two, right? So we are going to get 12.5 in this case. So before calculating the median, first we need to sort the set, right? We need to sort the set, then we need to find this middle value. So that is a very important interview question that can be asked by many companies. That is why we need to use median over mean, right? So here we can see that since we sorted this array, so in this particular case, this particular set is already sorted. So we can see the larger values at the right end, right? Since we are taking the middle value, we are automatically avoiding this outlier point. Whereas in mean, we couldn't avoid that, right? And we can see there is no impact of this 100 in my median value. We have very small median value, only based on the lower points, right? So we have the 12.5 here. So this is a very important interview question. So now we will see about percentiles, right? So before seeing about percentiles, we will first see what is percentage, right? So assume we have small distribution of points like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? Assume if someone asks what is the percentage of total even numbers in this set, right? In this particular set. So here we have 3 even numbers and we have the total of 6 numbers the total distribution is 6, and into 100, right? So we are going to get 50% as the final answer. So this is percentage, right? This is not percentile, this is percentage calculation. So now we will see about percentile. So a percentile, right? A percentile is a value below which certain percentage of my observations, right? Of my observations lie, right? So first we will see the formula, then we will see how to calculate this, right? So the formula is like percentile, right? Percentile of value x is equal to total number of values below x divided by total number of values in the set into 100, right? So assume I need to calculate the percentile of 12, right? So here we need to calculate the total number of values below 12. So we have 4, right? It's 4 divided by total number of elements in the set, that is 10 into 100, right? We are going to have 40, right? It's going to be 40%. So what this implies is that there are 40% of points below 12. In this whole distribution, there are 40% of my points, of my observations, that is these points are less than 12, right? That's what this particular formula indicates, that is percentile. So what if I need to calculate the value using percentile, right? So the formula for that one is value is equal to the percentile value, right? The percentile value divided by 100 into n plus 1, right? So assume I need to calculate the 25th percentile value, right? I need to check which value is the 25th percentile in my data set, right? So here we will be having 25 divided by 100, then it will be 11, right? 10 plus 1 will be 11. So it's going to be 11 by 4. So it's going to be 2.75, right? That is 2.75. So in this distribution, that is in this data set, where 2.75 will exist. So we need to check the index, not these values. That is, we need to check the index here. So here we have 1, 2, 3, right? So it's going to exist between these two. So here 2.75 is tending towards index 3, right? Index 3 is near. So we need to take this value. So 25th percentile is nothing but 7, right? The value is 7. So we can calculate for different percentiles, right? So generally Q1 is 25th percentile, right? The 25th percentile has been, the 25th percentile will be represented as Q1 and Q3 will be 75th percentile, right? So now we will see about interquartile range, that is IQR, right? So here I have already calculated the 25th percentile. So I'm going to represent the 25th percentile as Q1. And here I've already calculated the 75th percentile, that is 15, right? So that will be represented as Q3, right? So to calculate IQR, right, the formula is, it is Q3 minus Q1, right? So in this case, 15 minus 7, we are going to get 8. So 8 will be the IQR. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this IQR to remove outliers, right? So to do that, first we are going to calculate the lower bound and upper bound using IQR and Q1 and Q3, right? So the lower bound can be calculated as Q1 minus 1.5 into IQR, right? So here Q1 is 7 minus 1.5 into 8. So I'm going to get negative 5 here. Then I'm going to calculate the upper bound, right? That will be Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR, right? So this will be 15 plus 1.5 into 8, right? We are going to have 27 here. So the boundaries are negative 5 and 27. So these are my boundaries, right? These are my boundaries. So any value that is greater than 27 will be my outlier, and any value that is less than negative 5 will be my outlier. So I will only consider the values between these range as my correct points, right? So in this case, we can see that 100 is an outlier using these boundaries, right? Since it is greater than 27, right? All other points are correct except 100, right? This is one way to remove the outliers from a set, right? So that's all for this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.